California might be known for its sunny beaches and Hollywood stars, but it also has a much darker side. From ghostly hotels to eerie old prisons, the Golden State is full of places that are said to be haunted. Whether you're a ghost hunter or just curious, here are some of the most haunted spots in California. Number 1. Alcatraz Island, located in San Francisco Bay, is one of the most famous haunted places in America. It was once a military prison and later became a high-security federal prison from 1934 to 1963. Over the years, many stories and strange events have made people believe that the island is haunted. Alcatraz was home to some of the most dangerous criminals in history, like Al Capone and George "Machine Gun" Kelly. Life on the island was harsh. Inmates lived in small, cold cells and followed strict rules. Many prisoners suffered mentally and emotionally. Some even died from violence, suicide, or sickness. Because of this, people believe that the spirits of these inmates never left. One of the most haunted parts of Alcatraz is cell block D, especially cell 14D. This cell was used for solitary confinement, where prisoners were left alone in the dark for days. Visitors and staff have reported hearing whispers, footsteps, and even screams coming from this area, even when no one is there. Some people say they feel cold spots or get a strange feeling as if they're being watched. There is also a story about a prisoner in the 1940s who screamed all night, saying he saw glowing red eyes in his cell. The next morning, he was found dead. No one knows exactly what happened, but many believe something supernatural was involved. Even today, people who visit Alcatraz say they feel a heavy, sad energy around the island. Tour guides and tourists have shared stories of ghostly figures, strange sounds, and sudden cold chills. These experiences keep the legend of haunted Alcatraz alive. Number 2. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is one of the most unusual and haunted houses in America. It was once the home of Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Winchester, who made his fortune selling rifles. After her husband and baby died, Sarah was heartbroken. She also believed she was cursed by the spirits of people killed by Winchester rifles. According to legend, Sarah visited a psychic who told her that the angry spirits would haunt her forever unless she built a house for them. The psychic also said she must never stop building or she would die. So in 1886, Sarah started building a huge mansion, and she kept building for 38 years. The house has strange and confusing features. There are staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, secret passageways, and windows on the floor. Many believe Sarah made the house this way to confuse ghosts and protect herself from evil spirits. She even held nightly seances to speak with the dead and get building instructions from the spirits. People who visit the Winchester Mystery House today often report ghost sightings, strange sounds, and feelings of being watched. Some say they hear footsteps when no one is around or see doors open and close by themselves. A few guests even claim to have seen a woman in black, believed to be Sarah Winchester's ghost. Staff members have also had creepy experiences. Some say they hear whispers or feel cold spots in certain rooms. Others say tools move on their own or disappear during repairs. These unexplained events make many people believe the house is truly haunted. Number 3. Preston Castle, located in Ione, California, is one of the most haunted places in the state. It was built in 1894 as the Preston School of Industry, a reform school for troubled boys. The idea was to help young men turn their lives around, but over time, the castle became known for its dark history and ghost stories. The school operated for many years and housed thousands of boys. While some received education and job training, others suffered from abuse, neglect, and harsh punishments. Many boys were locked in small rooms, and some were even beaten. It's believed that the pain and suffering that happened there left a strong and spooky energy behind. One of the most famous ghost stories is about a housekeeper named Anna Corbin. She was found murdered inside the castle in 1950. Her body was discovered in the basement, and although a suspect was caught, he was never found guilty. People say her spirit still roams the castle. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps, whispers, and even feeling someone touch them when no one is there. Some believe it's Anna looking for justice. Others say they've seen shadow figures, heard slamming doors, or felt cold spots in the building. Paranormal investigators have spent nights in the castle and captured strange sounds and unexplained movements. Many people who visit the castle say they feel uneasy, especially in the basement and old cells. The building itself adds to the haunted feeling. Preston Castle is large, old, and partly in ruins. Its long, dark hallways and creaky floors make it the perfect place for ghost stories. Some believe the spirits of former students, staff, or even Anna Corbin still remain inside, trapped by the pain of the past. Number 4. The Whaley House in San Diego, California, is known as one of the most haunted houses in the United States. It was built in 1857 by Thomas Whaley, and it has a long and tragic history. Because of the many deaths and sad events that happened there, people believe the house is full of ghosts. Before the house was built, the land was used for public hangings. One man named Yankee Jim Robinson was hanged there in 1852. Many believe his spirit still haunts the area. Not long after the Whaley family moved in, they began hearing strange noises. Thomas Whaley himself said he heard heavy footsteps, which many believe were from Yankee Jim's ghost. The Whaley family also faced many tragedies. Their young son, Thomas Jr., died of sickness when he was just 18 months old. Later, one of their daughters, Violet, took her own life after a painful divorce. These heartbreaking events left a deep sadness in the home. Visitors today say they can still feel the sorrow when they walk through the rooms. Many people have reported ghostly activity in the Whaley house. Some have seen shadowy figures, heard voices, or smelled old-fashioned perfumes. Others say they've seen the ghost of a woman crying, believed to be Violet. The ghost of a little boy is also said to appear, playing in the rooms or running down the halls. Even the staff and tour guides have had strange experiences. Some say lights turn on and off by themselves, or doors close without anyone touching them. There are also cold spots in the house, which many believe are signs of ghostly presence. Number 5. Hotel del Coronado, located in Coronado, California, is a beautiful and historic beachfront hotel. It opened in 1888 and has welcomed many famous guests over the years. But behind its grand appearance, the hotel is also known for being one of the most haunted places in the state. Many people believe the ghost of a woman named Kate Morgan still haunts the hotel today. In 1892, Kate Morgan checked into the hotel alone. She told staff she was waiting for her husband, but he never came. For 5 days, she stayed in her room, looking sad and sick. Then, one morning, she was found dead on the steps leading to the beach. She had a gunshot wound to the head. At first, people believed it was suicide, but some think foul play may have been involved. The mystery of her death has never been solved. Ever since that day, guests and hotel workers have reported strange things, especially in room 3327, the room where Kate stayed. People say lights turn on and off by themselves, the TV changes channels, and cold spots appear out of nowhere. Some have seen the figure of a woman in a black dress or felt someone touch them when no one was there. Other areas of the hotel also have ghost stories. Visitors have heard footsteps in empty hallways, doors opening and closing on their own, and unexplained whispers. Some say Kate's spirit is still looking for answers or waiting for the man who never arrived. Even though the hotel is spooky for some, many people are drawn to its history and charm. Ghost hunters and curious tourists visit hoping to experience something paranormal. The hotel staff respects the stories and even share them during ghost tours. Number 6. Black Star Canyon is a remote and rugged area in the hills of Orange County, California. It's known for its natural beauty, hiking trails, and peaceful views. But it's also known as one of the most haunted places in Southern California. Many people say they've seen ghosts, heard strange sounds, and felt a creepy presence while walking through the canyon. The haunted stories go back to the 1800s. One of the darkest events in the canyon's past is a violent clash between Native Americans and early settlers. Some say many people died during that time, and their spirits still remain in the canyon. Others believe that the land itself carries the memory of pain and death, making it a place full of ghostly energy. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the canyon was also home to miners and outlaws. One of the old mines was called the Black Star Mine, which gave the canyon its name. People believe that some miners died in accidents or were killed during fights over gold. Today, some hikers report hearing voices echoing through the hills or the sound of mining tools when no one else is around. Another common story is about ghostly figures seen along the trails at night. Some people say they've seen shadowy shapes moving through the trees or standing in the distance. Others have heard footsteps behind them, only to turn around and find no one there. There are also reports of strange lights, cold spots, and the feeling of being watched. Some visitors say they feel very uneasy or scared, even when hiking in daylight. Because of these creepy experiences, Black Star Canyon has become a popular spot for ghost hunters and thrill seekers. Number 7. Chico's Bidwell Mansion, located in Chico, California, is a historic home with a rich past and a reputation for being haunted. Built in 1868 by John and Annie Bidwell, the mansion was once the grand home of one of California's earliest pioneers. Today, it's a popular tourist spot, but many visitors and staff have reported strange and eerie happenings, leading many to believe the mansion is haunted. One of the most well-known ghost stories at Bidwell Mansion involves Annie Bidwell herself. Annie was known for her kindness and charity, but her life was filled with tragedy. After her husband John passed away in 1900, Annie lived alone in the mansion until her death in 1918. Some believe her spirit never left the home. Visitors often say they feel her presence, especially near the upstairs rooms where she spent a lot of time. Some claim to have seen her ghostly figure, dressed in old-fashioned clothes, walking through the halls. Another famous ghost story is about a man who worked as a caretaker at the mansion. He tragically died on the property in the 1920s, and his spirit is believed to still haunt the mansion. Many people have reported hearing footsteps in empty rooms, or the sound of doors opening and closing by themselves. Some have even felt cold spots or seen objects move without explanation. The mansion also has a dark past. There were once rumors about illegal activities and deaths on the property, which could explain why the spirits of those who suffered there might still linger. Some visitors have heard strange sounds like whispers or faint voices, and many feel a sense of unease while exploring the mansion. Though the true cause of the hauntings may never be fully known, the history of the Bidwell Mansion, combined with the mysterious and unexplained experiences of visitors, has led to its reputation as a haunted place.